Alright guys, day one in LA. I didn't really film too much on the flight yesterday or when we first got in. I was pretty tired. I could have gotten some pretty cool shots of the San Fernando Valley last night, but I didn't. So I'll just be taking you guys along the journey today. I don't know how much I'm going to be talking during these. Hopefully I can get a decent amount of talking in. But we're visiting some museums today. I love visiting museums.
Juice, niggas.
So Reagan Library was the most impressive museum I've ever been in for an individual person, and I'm just going to talk about 4 images that I liked from there. So first of all, we got this dude. He spilled some walk on his forehead. Second picture is just Air Force One. I have a video shot of this later, but they fit Reagan's entire Air Force One inside a museum, which is pretty incredible. Then there's Nancy Reagan. I'm sorry, Nancy, but drugs definitely won the war on drugs. And last but not least, a literal piece of history. This is a piece of the Berlin Wall.
Lowkey to Warner Brothers to Reagan, I'm Mr. Museum. I might get a surgery to have the world's largest penis. I'll divorce my wife if she wanna name her son Steven. I can't betray the gang, that shit would be treason. I'm a real sightseer, gotta see every museum.
So we just got done touring Ronald Reagan Library. Pretty sure that's what it's called. One of the biggest museums I've ever been in. Unbelievable. An amazing American experience. I would highly recommend it that you go if you have the chance. But just enjoy that view one more time, man. And shout out Ronald Reagan.
Back up, it's beeping. She been sucking on my meat even though she vegan. Well, how can you explain that? I understand these things happen. He sold 1 gram of wax, now we think he trapping. I get up.
Had a great dinner last night, and this is what we got for breakfast today. We got 2 eggs over easy with some American cheese on top and a leftover ube mochi pancake from Trader Joe's. This is a very, very underrated item. If they bring this back in the summer, y'all gotta try this.
Mr. 303, calamari by the beach. Yeah, I have a Snapchat, but I don't do streaks. His parents bought a new house, so it's finna get TP'd. I've been leveled up.
This is the calamari in question. I had it down in Ventura, a little bit inland, but there was a massive lake by it. If you're a LA native, you probably know what I'm talking about. Absolutely blew me away. They slice it like steak. Would highly recommend.
Dance on the beat, I feel like a Jabberwocky. Bro got a cup of the Sprite and the walkie. I'm with your girl and she getting naughty. She wanna be a CEO, so she getting bossy. On my way to the top and you can't stop me. Ballin' hard, no you can't stop me. My bar's getting tense like a bag of Takis. Bad hoes, they got junk in the trunk. Fat hoes, they got trunk in the front. Papyrus is my favorite font. 1 of 1, I do what I want. 10th grade, used to shoot from the wing. 3rd grade, found out I can't sing.
What's going on, everyone? As you can see, I have the pink sunglasses on today. We're at Lowkey out in LA. It's a very famous museum. We'll be getting plenty of shots of this throughout the day. So let's see what we can get into today.
Ran it up fast, they had to blank. Sent her my location, then we got a link. Me and JP like Rhett and Link. Arnold Palmer, that's what I drink. Best of the 303, that's what I think. Your man's act goofy, Jar Jar Binks. Throws up my neck, the chains clink. My wrist heavy, it could be a hockey rink. Score on these bitches like Nathan McKinnon. If you make an Alfredo, better mixin' chicken. Better mixin' chicken, I need some protein. I'm sitting courtside at you in the nosebleeds. Pull up the Jollibee, I need a 10-piece. Would you like extra gravy? I'm like, yes please. Dance on the beat, I feel like a Jabberwocky.
Real quick review of this shredded beef burrito. It was pretty good, had good size on it. Pause. But just a little bit more expensive than I would have wanted, but I did really like the flavor. And as for the desserts, I believe that's banana bread on the left, which was okay. However, whatever that thing is on the right sucked. Rule of thumb, if it looks boring, don't order it.
All right, museum was super cool. Saw a lot of good stuff that you guys probably saw in the edit. And sunset going down right now. About to get some Korean barbecue. So tonight we're gonna be eating at a place called Quarters.
So this was my first time ever having Korean barbecue. I think there were 3 meat selections. I know one was pork. I know one was bulgogi beef. Bulgogi beef was definitely the best one. They had this cheese sauce that was cooking on the side of it, and basically they just flip it for you. It's a very cool experience. As you can see in this picture, there was this little vegetable soup which had some kimchi mixed in. It was really good for clearing the sinuses. But as I said before, the bulgogi was definitely the best part. And here's my thoughts about it right after I was done.
So barbecue was good. I would give it 9 out of 10. 8 out of 10 if they didn't cook it in front of us, but it's really about the experience. So favorite part of it was bulgogi with cheese. So now we're gonna go get some dessert. Wow, that was heavier than I thought.
Trill got that juice, nigga.
If you guys go to Little Tokyo, there's this place called Somi Somi, and they have these waffle fishes, all kinds of different fillings. My personal favorite was the cheddar. They also have this soft serve, which comes in flavors such as ube and green tea. I wasn't a very big fan of their soft serve, however, the waffle fishes were bomb AF. Would highly recommend.